What's going on, family? It's Brother Coasty here at IALLG, where we're always building bridges within to explore the world without. And today's topic is all about framing and what framing really is. Framing is the act of positioning yourself in the proper context or in the proper way to see a situation in the best possible light. In other words, is seeing things from different lenses that is most advantageous to you and what you're trying to accomplish. So let's really break this down into where we're at currently with our framing, okay? Typically, this world has this conditioning, this society has positioned us in such a way where we think that there's always something else to know. Okay. And I know there's a lot of academic people out there. There's a lot of truth seekers, especially if you're following this channel, you're some kind of truth seeker. This is not a bad thing, but I want to tell you the answer is this. There's not anything extra to know. You are simply discovering it. And I know some people might say, Jordan, they're the same thing. Brother Coach, you live the same thing. And they are and they aren't. So, and I have my own little glossary, so I use words in my own way. So when I say to know something, to me, when I say you know this, knowing is inherent. Knowing is short for knowledge. And you have all the knowledge that you ever need because you are born with it inside of you. What we are doing when we're going through life is we are discovering, more specifically, we are rediscovering it, right? So let's use an infamous example. And I say that for a reason. Christopher Columbus discovered America. He rediscovered something that was already here, something that was already known. And he simply brought more awareness to his people or his perspective, right? So he brought that back to Europe or whatnot, right? So he just brought a perspective, a rediscovery of something that was already here, something that was already known. And this is very important for this conversation because a lot of the times we're going through life thinking that we don't know things. And in fact, we already know it. We just have yet to rediscover it. I'm a spiritualist. I believe deeply within the understanding and the confines of spirit. And spirit itself, the essence that powers everything in this world is intelligence. It's just intelligence. And intelligence knows. So we could talk about how your body stays together. There are atoms or molecules vibrating, but what separates my hand from my clothes? We're both made of atoms. In fact, we're made of the exact same atoms because everything gets broken down to a singular thing, you know? So what separates these two? It's just an intelligence, right? And how do they know what to do? It's innate. And what I mean, all this is going to make sense in just a second, right? It's innate. You're born with it. Your atoms just know what to do. And the same way your atoms are born knowing what to do, you already know all the answers. Your journey, your discovery process, your path is all about rediscovery. In fact, you're just discovering your vast amounts of knowledge. Okay? And this is so important because when we're talking about framing, when we're talking about knowing things or framing things and making it advantageous for you in your perspective or your outcome or situation or whatever it is that you're desiring, we are being conditioned to think that we have to keep knowing stuff. And you don't. You don't have to keep knowing things because you already do. The trick or the tip or the hack, however you want to call it, is all about questions. It's questions. It's framing. It's perspective. What do I mean? Instead of saying, I need to figure out how to make more money because now you're searching for knowledge. Instead, you could frame it in such a way to say, what can I do with what I have to generate money? Right? And those are two different, they have the same goal, more or less, to bring money in. But the way that it's framed is differently. The way that you will see things is differently. Your perspective on your situation is different. And that's the power of framing. Right there. What do I currently have to bring more money to me? Or where can I get money? Right? One is very specific. One has a particular angle, and one has It's so wide, and you'll be left looking around forever. You might never find an answer to that one because it's not specific enough, or your focus isn't dialed in enough, so you may miss the answer. Another one of the benefits of framing. This is powerful, family. This is so powerful, and I get excited because there are so many secrets that are really out in the open, and all it takes is the right angle, the right frame of mind, the right perspective, which is a frame of mind to seek the answer that's right in front of you. A lot of the issues, a lot of the problems, a lot of these situations that we feel that we're stuck in can be easily remedied by taking an introspective look and changing our outlook on what we're going through. So that's it, family. I know it's super quick, but I wanted to just share that I got the divine inspirations. I was like, yo, I gotta share this with the fam. So framing, y'all. Frame is powerful. And as always, y'all, if you're interested in more knowledge, if you're interested in taking a deeper dive into yourself, I want you to go ahead and click the link below, and go ahead and just dive into that content. It's going to be powerful. It's life changing. And if you feel like it's a fit, go ahead and click the link. Again, this is Brother Kovsky at IALLG.com. We're always building bridges within to explore the world without. With that, peace.